They saved us our place right up front, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Our favorite place. Are you ready for this?
Let's do it. So I've been coming up to this part of the country for over 20 years. And I've been bringing Matti now for, I guess she's been up here 4 years. Anyway, so we have a tradition, and tell them what it is.
We come here to Hong Kong in Gillette, and believe it or not, it's the best Chinese food ever in Gillette, Wyoming. So
We are on our way up north, up towards the Montana border. We're meeting up with Mike Zemek, and I've been hunting with Mike Zemek for over half of his life. So anyway, we're gonna be doing deer and antelope and having some fun.
and starting it off good. Well, howdy!
Well, howdy.
This week we are in the cowboy state of Wyoming hunting with none other than Blue Rock Outfitters.
This is Mike Zemek. Mike owns Blue Rock Outfitters up here. Right now we're in Montana, but we're going to be hunting about 10 miles that direction over in Wyoming. So we're fixing to get our gun zeroed in. Tomorrow is opening day.
Well, come on in.
My name is Mike Zemek. I am the owner of Blue Rock Outfitters here in Broadus, Montana. We're on the Little Powder River and we hunt both Montana and Wyoming. We're located right on the border. Here at Blue Rock, we hunt for mule deer, whitetail, antelope, and Merriam turkeys. So Keith and I have been hunting for quite a few years, and now it's becoming a tradition with Matti too, which is super exciting because now I get 2 generations of Warrens.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, congratulations. He's gorgeous.
Awesome.
That's a big antelope.
I know, he's gorgeous.
Mike, he's like a son to me. I love the kid. He is the most honest, sincere, genuine, hardworking, dedicated, loyal person you will ever find, and that's why he's my friend. I'll tell you right now, they've got beautiful country, beautiful animals, and Mike Zemek is the guy to go with. So anyway, thank you very much,
Heck
Mike.
yeah, congratulations.
So Wyoming's actually a draw state, and naturally my dad got lucky this year and got a combo, which means that he's gonna go after both pronghorn and deer. But he's got his eye on something different this year. He doesn't want to just take an ordinary pronghorn. He's looking for one that's a little bit funky. He's looking for a non-typical pronghorn, which is like finding a unicorn. I, on the other hand, didn't get an antelope tag, but I got my first deer tag in Wyoming. The cool thing about drawing a deer tag in Wyoming is that you've got a choice. Wyoming has both mule deer and whitetail deer. So I've got a choice. And I've decided that I'm gonna go after a mule deer just because that's not something you see a whole lot in Texas, and I think they represent Wyoming great. All right, first stop, per usual, is the range. And I've gotta have my effective range target with me. I am in wide open country, and if I'm lucky enough, I'm gonna get a shot at a deer, and it's probably gonna be a couple hundred yards away if I get a shot opportunity. So I've got my effective range target right here. You'll see this is the size of the vitals of a deer. I'm gonna be shooting at 100 yards away, and I'm gonna see what my effective range is. If I'm grouping within this, that means that my effective range is 100 yards, and it steps in all the way to 600, which is super important when you're in wide open country like Wyoming. So we're gonna step back, see how I'm shooting, and hopefully I group right in here. Okay, on this hunt, I am hunting with a very special gun. Growing up, my dad got me a pink 243 bolt action rifle, which is what I hunted with for forever. I got him. That was my first mule deer, and I'm so happy. He was huge, and he looked like he was drunk. He was walking around like a big dope. It was hilarious. I still love to hunt with it, but this is a 243, my favorite caliber, on an AR platform, which I've never used before, so I'm very excited about it. I'm shooting the Sierra ammunition line called Game Changer. This is a 90 grain bullet. I've got 2 loaded in my mag, so we're gonna see how I'm shooting. I've got an effective range target down there, and I'm gonna make sure I'm zeroed in. Right on top of the other. That's perfect. Looking at wide open country like this, you're probably thinking, there's no way it can be a hard hunt. Those critters can't hide anywhere. Well, you couldn't be more wrong. There's draws, there's hills, the sage. A mule deer could be bedded down and you wouldn't even see him. So it's a really challenging hunt for us. We're doing a lot of spot and stalks, and it's for that reason that I'm using scent killer. I use scent killer on all of my hunts, but it's important on this one because the draws, the hills, it changes the direction of the wind in a second, and scent killer helps me level the playing field and is hopefully gonna help me get close to a mule deer buck. All right, it is opening day of deer season here in Wyoming, and we're driving around. Right now we're glassing over an alfalfa field and looking for a mature buck. That's a good one to take. I'm with my buddy Mike, and we're having a good time.
Yeah.
Best time of the year. Oh, is that a porcupine?
Mm-hmm.
He's cool looking. He's just kind of moseying around. He doesn't have any quills on his tail. He looks like a beaver. I see some antelope way out there. There's a lot of deer out there, but I'm not seeing any mature bucks. Here's a buck.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice 3-point right there.
It's a mule deer.
He's not a dumb one though.
No, he sees us. He don't like us.
No.
Pretty though. Sure are a lot of deer down there.
Yeah, there's a lot of does here. If this is the rut, it'd be crazy in here.
I can only imagine. Well, it's only the first day. We'll let him slide and keep looking.
The guys at Blue Rock know exactly where they're seeing all different kinds of animals. So they kind of knew where a real nice, non-typical antelope was. It was just a matter of could we find him.
It is my turn. I've been spending the last couple of days deer hunting. I was fortunate enough to draw a deer tag as well as an antelope tag up here in Wyoming. So we're gonna go back and try for deer later on this evening, but right now, we're gonna try for antelope.
All right, so we have spotted a really cool looking buck, but he's out there at about 500-600 yards, and I mean to tell you, that is my kind of buck.
It's funny. He likes his whitetail symmetrical, but he likes his antelope funky.
No, I don't like them symmetrical. I like the ugly whitetails, the ones that nobody else wants to shoot either. I mean, I've been with you and I've shot an 18-wheeler full of normal looking antelope, but I've never killed one like that before. So the thing about it is the wind is coming a little bit from the east, kind of southeast a little bit right now. So we need to figure out how to get on him, because I would like to go try for him.
Yeah, he needs to get off that hill.
As soon as he goes off to the side of that hill, maybe we'll make a run on him.
Yeah, he's king of his domain up there.
Yes, he is. Let's just pick up, work our way down here, and then just sit here and wait. Who knows?
Yeah.
He's got to come out down here.
Yeah.
Set it right here in this cattle trail. There you go. Oh, rock solid. It's good. He's got to appear right here somewhere. If he comes out, he's in trouble, Bubba. I can promise you that. Here we go. Okay, that's not him.
No, that's not him.
He picked up somebody else, I guess. There he is. Okay, he's in there with that little group now.
Yep.
They're all bucks.
350.
Oh, look at that. That cool looking buck right there. How far is that?
About 180 right now.
Let's just let him feed this way.
He'll stop eventually and feed.
It's beautiful stuff, beautiful footage. Oh. As soon as he stops, I'll plug him.
154.
Holy smokes. Goodness, he's gonna get in her lap.
136.
Okay, here goes. What do you think about that, man? That's awesome. That's awesome. Look at that. Boy, it dumped him on his can. That's why I've been shooting that game changer. And that is some bad medicine, clearly. Never gotten one like that, and I've always wanted a non-typical antelope, and I'd rather get it with you than anybody else.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Woo. Look at this. What a cool looking buck. Thank you, Mike.
Congratulations.
Look at this. I mean, when we saw this guy up on top of the ridge, it was like, I made a comment. I said, look at that. He's got my initials on it. And he does. And now he's going to have my tag on him. So I'm on a combo hunt. I was fortunate enough to get a deer and an antelope tag. And the cool thing up in this country, you can get either a mule deer or a whitetail on a deer tag. So anyway, I've been coming up here for a long, long time, and I've taken, I could not count how many antelope I've taken right here. But the one thing I haven't taken was a non-typical antelope buck, and I wanted one bad. Folks, if y'all want more information about coming out here, now this is the northeastern corner of Wyoming, right up on the Montana border. This is Blue Rock Outfitters. You can give Mike a call at
308-550-1136.
And if you've got any questions about Mike before you book and you want to kind of confirm it, get a hold of me. You can shoot me an email, and I promise you I'll get back with you, because if this guy wasn't the real deal, I wouldn't be coming here for as many years as I have. So thanks again.
Definitely.
We got to get this guy taken care of and go get in my deer stand, because I still got a deer tag to fill. Woo, boy, is he pretty. He's flawless,
He
too.
is, yeah. It's
I like
gorgeous.
that.
Okay, we just pulled into the property and we are glassing right now. Yesterday we saw a beautiful mule deer buck, but it was opening morning and we just passed him, and he also was spooked, but he was gorgeous and neither of us can get him off our mind. So we're gonna go to the same spot we saw him yesterday. Hopefully he'll be there and we'll get lucky, because I cannot stop thinking about him with that tall frame. He's gorgeous.
So we're down to the last day, and I'm starting to get nervous. It's the last evening and we're not seeing a whole lot of movement, and I don't know if we're gonna make this happen or not.
Okay, we were just glassing up on a ridge. We saw two nice mule deer bucks, but they're over 1,000 yards away. We couldn't get them on footage. We could barely see them. It's our last night. We're almost out of light. We're gonna try to put a quick stalk on them and see if we can't see if they're shooters and get a good shot off. So you lead the way.
Right to that bush right there. Okay. There's straight ahead right there.
Oh, I see. That one on the left is beautiful.
Yep. 215 yards.
215?
Yep. The right one's wider, the left one's taller. Left one's got a little better forks.
I like the left one. He's pretty. He's just feeding. He won't turn around. His rear end's right at us. That one just picked his head up.
Yep. That's the one that never turns broadside.
Okay, now he's walking. He needs to stop. Okay, here it goes. Oh, that whopped him. At the last possible minute. Of course. Oh my gosh, that is how we do it in Wyoming. This is my favorite time of year to hunt, place to hunt, person to hunt with. We pulled it off. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
He went down like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that was great shooting.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's go see him.
All right.
Oh
let's do
my
it.
gosh. Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah.
Look at him. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this is my first deer period here in Wyoming, and it's been worth every second. We've hunted hard for what, 5 days? I mean, we've been hunting down on the river bottom and seen a lot of deer, but I'm glad we decided to come up here because this guy is just magnificent. I mean, look at this. The tine length, this eye guard. He's beautiful. So I gotta thank you. Give me a
Heck
hug.
yeah, definitely. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Mike's like a brother to me now. I mean, seriously, my dad's been coming up here for 20 years and loves it, and I see why, and I can't wait to keep the family tradition going. This is awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Matti is very unusual. She's my little girl. And ever since she was little bitty, okay, there had been an animal that she just doesn't love. But this is pretty awesome. I'm proud of you, baby.
Thank you.
Mwah. That's a big old buck.
I know. I'm so happy.
And so it's really hard for somebody that loves animals to explain to people, how can you love animals so much and yet still hunt them? That's kind of a hard thing to describe. But Matti gets it. She's gotten it for a long time, and it makes me proud just to watch her. And the love is just obvious to anybody that knows her.
I've seen my dad come here for years, and I had him tell me stories when I was a little girl about Wyoming and what it was like to hunt there. And I feel so fortunate that now I'm able to hunt with him and make memories here together, because there's nothing better than hunting with family and being in the great outdoors and making new friends doing what we love. So I love hunting here, and I will be back. If you want to hunt with us next year, go ahead and give Mike a call. We'd love to have you in camp. This is like our family here. This is like our home away from home. And if you're a hunter and you're looking for a new experience, you're not gonna find one better than in Wyoming.